اصلا حبيبي قاعد نفرجوا فينا كل معاكم السيوس نرجعوا ليتس بلاي 428 باش نكمل البقيه الكل كي كملت راني عملت اقل وقت من تو ها وش كمل مع الحكايه نتاع مينوري اسمه قدامي مينوري كوا نفس النهار قاعد نلعب انا اما زيد درج وننسى الاسامي كالعاده دونك عملت طلع في جوجليتها الحكايه نتاع الديسلكسيا اسكو تختف على اللونج جابونيز ولا لا خاطر اللونج جابونيز باللي كاركتير تكتب مش حروف الفابيتيك اكشولي نو اكشولي شلقت لي لحظه ديزولي خلينا نحس ديزولي فوالا قاعد فيكست في وذنايا خاطر البافل نتاعي سبب شويه anyway طلعت جوست بازيا خاطر فما حروف حسب ما كيفاش خيط الارتيكل راه فما حروف اللي في اللونجلي في لي لونغ يتكتبوا بالالفابي اللاتين فما حروف اللي فما دي سيلاب اللي يتنطقوا قراب لبعضهم دوكو فما بلايص معينه في المخ اللي ساعات تسبق ساعات تدخلها بعضها ساعات فما مشكله غاديكا بالاخر دونك ما تصيرش على جابوني بالعكس فما برشا دي زارتيكل ريتهم ما لقيتهمش على كيفاش يقريوا في العباد في الجابوني خاطر ما فيش ديسلكسي يجربوا شي اكسبيريمونتيو عليهم anyway Minurikawa unfolded the map of Shibuya. The first order of business was deciding where to begin getting content. He marked the editing office with a circle, then considered where to head next. Diet drink sales demo, where they are now. Society of Surveillance, Sexy Squared, Midoriyama Academy. هذه intéressante. University associated with Midoriyama High School. Notable alumni include famous actress Masami Nagahama and National High School Baseball Championship winning pitcher, the Tissue Prince. The Tissue Prince, its educational philosophy is summed up in its slogan: words, skill, and beauty. A very high percentage of winners of the Miss Midoriyama contest go on careers into the entertainment industry. Okay. Diet drink sales demo was at 1 o'clock, and the interview with Shinosuke Orai for where they are now was set for 2:30. So those times were set. Question was what to do in the interim. It was a little early, but maybe he could go center guy and get interview at that sales demo. It was a bit of a hike, but maybe he could go to Genzaka and check out Endo Electronics. Zoos interesting. أما باش نمشي مع هذية it's a bit of a hike. ده جاب شوية. شوفش مع هذية خاطر ناس هنشوف كيف تربط بإندو بأتشي إندو. So yeah, maybe that. خاطر مازال نعرفوش البقية متاع قصة أتشي احنا. But who knows. هو كلاك قال لي هو في الزون يسكن فيها بريسك هذيك. فيما هو خليناه. تو 11:30 معنا مازالت ساعة ونص على الوقت متاع الإندو تشكين. Endo قلت تاع center guy. Yeah. It was a bit of a hike, but maybe he should go to the Gensaka and check out Endo Electronics. Yeah, that should give him what he needed to put together the Society of Surveillance piece. Very pointy. Okay, I'm heading out. And don't even think about doing anything else stupid while I'm gone. Got it? Minurikawa hustled out of the editing office, hoping Toyama would take his admonition to heart. To be continued. No. Nebis. A taxi. Exiting the building, he hopped into the taxi that was waiting outside. Thanks for waiting. كان ما قلتش first it's a bit of a hike. كان ما عملتش هكاك راه فما شونجمون لهنا. كان قلت له بار على روحك ويطلع غاديك نعيط الامبولانس ولا حاجه. راه فما شونجمون لهنا. Thanks for waiting. Can you get me to the ASAP? Son of a bitch. Minurikawa bristled. I beg your pardon? That son of a bitch you wanted to give a piece of your mind, sir. Best fucking character ever. Sir, was he waiting for you like you expected? Oh yeah, فصل في ثنية. And damn well did give him a piece of my mind too. Glad to hear it, sir. Taxi sped off. Best guy. أحلى taxist. What is this? Am I bleeding? عندي دم في بلاصة وش يحكي. Minurikawa pulled out the proposal and looked it over again. The idea for the surveillance story revolved around the claim that hidden cameras had been installed through Shibuya shopping district, upwards of 500 of them. شنو هي الحكايه كيف هذاك مش يعرفوا بها الحاكم وينوما وكل. Supposedly these had eliminated lots of blind spots and the crime rate in the area had dropped significantly. Oh, the cameras were managed by Daisuke Endo. Whoa, impossible. The owner of Endo Electronics and chairman of the local downtown committee. That was Minorikawa's first mission then. He needed to get this guy's story. Sama! Scanning the side of the road, Minorikawa finally stopped at a rundown electronics shop. Sign out front which looked like it might fall off any moment. Not really. Read Endo Electronics. Right here's fine. Taxi stopped and Minorikawa pulled a 10,000 yen bill from his wallet. Keep the change, he said. يا معلم 200,000 قد قلنا احنا 10,000 yen 270,000. What? Look, don't sweat it. The name is Minoru Minorikawa, and I'm a freelance writer. I care about two things: what's real and what's true. There's real worth to what you've done for me. There's the token of my appreciation. It's not much, but please take it. Minorikawa slid out of the taxi and headed for the electronics store. You've got a friend. You've made a friend. Damn though. 200,000. Inside اخر التاكسي اللي ركبت فيها 55,000. ما بين 55,000 70,000. مانيش سيور اسكو هكا ولا هكا. That's a lot of money. نجي نهار نحكي لكم عليها. Inside Endo Electronics looked more like a mountain of hoarded junk than an actual business. Ooh, 9,000 series. Towering piles of ancient appliances stretched towards the ceiling. All television sets with dial knobs leaning against computers with 5-inch floppy drives. Diskette. The storage medium for personal computers in production from 1976 to 2001. The magnetic discs are sheathed in paper or plastic jackets. Paper and are known for their tendency to flop around in one's hand. Technically speaking, they are 5.25 inches in diameter. Incidentally, Door released in 1983, the debut title for this game's producer, Koichi Nakamura, was produced in a 5-inch floppy version. Door. Référence les mots madame. What possible use could there be for all this outdated stuff? Mr. Endo, are you in here? Minorikawa called out. Nobody came to greet him. The shop was definitely open, though surely the proprietor hadn't left it unattended. Hey, Mr. Endo, come on, I know you're in there. After a short while, Minorikawa heard sounds from the living space behind the shop. مش كبير باش ولده صغير هذا. A door opened to reveal a third, a tired-looking middle-aged man. Yeah, what do you want? Are you Mr. Endo? Minorikawa asked. I am, the man said guardedly. And I'm sorry, but I'm in the middle of something at the moment. Could you come back tomorrow or... Tomorrow? Please just give me a minute. I'm a freelance writer. Name's Minorikawa. No, مو مزيدين. Minorikawa showed Endo his... showed. I'm writing an article. I'll just wait here. For starting general gossip. A magazine piece, huh? Precisely, so if I could just have a little bit of your time today. The phone rang, cutting him off before he could get down to business. I'm sorry, you'll have to excuse me for a moment. Endo reached into the clutter and pulled out the phone. Hello? Endo Electronics. The proprietor listened for a moment, then raised an eyebrow. Yeah, that's a problem, alright? Alright, understood. I try and get the hold of the customer then. What? Endo set the receiver back down. What was that all about? Minorikawa asked. Oh, yesterday I sold a dry ice machine, and the manufacturer just called to let me know the model is defective. Defective? Apparently once it starts making dry ice, it won't stop. I need to tell the customer I have to recall the machine and refund their deposit. Please give me a moment. Can't stop, won't stop. Endo sifted through some sales slips, read a number of one and made a phone call. Nobody picked up on the other end, however. That's right, he grumbled to himself. He said they had some performance today. Performance? Minorikawa asked. Oh my god, the center guy. Said the guy from some theater troupe. Oh, they're called the Wandering Angels or something. A theater troupe run by A. The afternoon at 5:30, they are performing their 22nd piece, Au revoir. Right now, all the actors are already at the theater except for Akiyomi Akiomi Mondo, who plays the rival of the main character Ryu Zusha. The angry production chief has sent his assistant angry production chief Mondo's apartment, but he does not yet know what waits him there. Continued in the tale of the Wandering Angels, episode 2. 6 episodes in all. Dun dun dun. Story for story for story. The Wandering Angels. That was Shinosuke's Orai's theater troupe. Minorikawa had an interview with him booked for 2:30. Anyhow, how can I do for you? Minorikawa hastily explained what he was after. Endo gave him a dubious look. As I said earlier, I'm a bit busy right now. Busy cleaning up, I hope. How do you get anything done in this mess? Why, are you this rude to all your interview subjects? 5 minutes! Just give me 5 minutes of your time, please. You've got to be joking. Go on, get the hell out of here. Endo headed for his back room in a huff. Fine, I just have to write about what you've already told me. Namely, that Endo Electronics sells defective merchandise. Huh? Just what are you implying? Did you or did you not sell that theater troupe a defective piece of equipment? Look, I'm going to get in touch with them as soon as... I'm betting they're in a hurry preparing for their performance. I doubt you'll be getting through to them there today. Endo bit his lip. Now that I have your attention, Minorikawa said, let's make a deal. What kind of deal? I'm meeting with a member of the Wandering Angels a little later today. I can let them know about the dry ice machine for you. In exchange, all you have to do is give me my interview. Endo scold. And where's your proof that you'll be meeting with them in Wandering Angels? I might take advantage of a guy when he's down, Minorikawa had replied. But one thing I'm not is a liar. The shopkeeper took a few moments to think about it. What do you know, Tsuntiak? Fine, he grumbled. 5 minutes, that's all you get. Minorikawa whipped his notepad out of his coat like he was drawing a gun. Then let's get down to it, shall we? Go right ahead. So I hear that over 500 surveillance cameras has been installed throughout Shibuya's shopping district. Yeah, that's right. Why so many? We used to have a lot of delinquents in town. Young people who act really Endo said the word with mocked distaste. Oh yeah. Sorry. That was fast. This guy's been a to say. Oh yeah, I remember there being some problem kids around. They were real punks. They vandalized my signs, made a mess of my storehouse. They were just awful. I see. Minorikawa scribbled diligently in his notepad. Heck, my own son put together a sort of vigilante squad to help teach those punks a lesson. Wait, vigilante squad? Whoa, hold up right there for a sec. Minorikawa juttled out his hand to interrupt. This guy's son was part of the Vigilante Squad? What a stroke of luck! Maybe you could also provide some info for the article on the gangs of Shibuya. Sorry, I don't mean to get too far off topic here, but could you tell me more about... tell me the name of this group your son belongs to? They call themselves SOS, originally a group of well-meaning... put together downtown a sort of vigilante squad, trying to keep Shibuya clean and safe. In those days, the group never engaged in theft or other criminal activities. More recently, however, SOS has become one of the biggest gangs in Shibuya. Jimla. Resulting to defacing people's property with graffiti, shoplifting, and shaking people down for cash. Prided themselves of being the top gang in Shibuya and all that. The top gang in Shibuya? Did I really just hit the jackpot right here? Not to pat myself on the back, but go me. All I have to do is step outside and the story finds me. I think I might be a natural at this. Hey, chill out. As it happens, I'd also like to interview people from SOS. Would you be able to put me in touch with your son? Yeah, sure, but you should know that my son isn't... Oh shit, isn't in the gang anymore. Oh shit, I'm a jump. لقينا jump يا جماعة مش وقت. I know, أنا بحب تعمل الفزع. Oh, Minorikawa hesitated. Guess he's of no use to me then. Oh, believe me, I know how you feel. The look is no use to me then. Haram alaikum though. Endo's face spoke volumes. There was no point in interviewing Endo's son if he wasn't with the gang anymore. I figured that Minorikawa's run of good luck will end eventually. Still hadn't got a lead in the form of a name, SOS. Maybe following up on those wouldn't be as tough as he'd originally thought. When Yorikawa started revising the issue layout in his head, he dropped the Shibuya organ market piece. It would be too time consuming. In its place, he put the rise and fall of Shibuya's vigilante squad back on the docket. SOS, huh? He mentally filed a name for future reference. Alright, so back to the matter at hand. He flipped his notebook open. What did you decide to do about all these juvenile delinquents? I set up a tiny little web camera in order to protect my property. Cameras designed to send video information to CCTV computer via the internet. Look carefully and you can often spot them outside private residences and even on public streets, where they are installed for use in surveillance. Given the risks of transmitted data being intercepted, the images recorded by such cameras are generally encrypted to prevent playback by unauthorized third parties. Many landmarks and attractions make their camera footage publicly available online. Yeah, c'est vrai. CCTV. I see, and I'm guessing the webcams did the trick. Sure did. So then other local businesses heard about it and started asking me to install some for them. Yeah, web cameras aren't particularly expensive, so it wasn't too tough to set them up all over downtown. So who's in charge of these security cameras? Members of the downtown business committee take turns. The cameras are connected via a wireless network that business owners can access through the area. A LAN, réseau, or local area network communication system that can only be used within a limited geographical area. A wireless LAN, that's called a WAN. Transmits using electronic signals. Although convenient because it does not require cable attachment, there is a risk of signal conveyed in this way being intercepted by a third party. Obtention de paquet, يتسمى packets. يتسمى des paquets, نعرفش بالانجلي. How's your security for this wireless network? Oh, no problem on that front. Andrew seemed surprised at the question. All of the footage sent over the network is fully encrypted. Encryption is the process of encoding data. Okay. Data صح. But still, people can't feel too good about being recorded on camera without their knowledge, don't you think? Yorikawa asked. The shopkeeper's expression darkened. It's the same. We hope to strike a balance between crime prevention and protecting individual privacy. And who determines what that balance is? Yorikawa let a note of challenge slip into his voice. That would be me. I've been entrusted with the management of the security cameras. I see. So essentially you're providing your own morals oversight. Are you implying that I'm abusing my authority? Endo shot back. I'm doing this in the name of the public order. Right, you've had your 5 minutes. Now get out of here. The shopkeeper stood up and headed into the back. I'll be sure to let the wandering angels know about the dry ice machine. Yorikawa hauled at the closing door. Episode 2. When Ayukumi Mondo didn't show up at the theater at the meetup time, production assistant Yukio Tozuka went to call on him at his apartment. Upon arriving, Tozuka found that the place had been stacked out by debt collectors. Mondo had borrowed 300,000 yen, and they wouldn't leave his home until he paid up. It looked... Ignis! وقت عياطه شكيتهم على claim قيد قط. On the way to save Mondo was to give the debt collector the operating funds for the theater, but before Tozuka could head back to relay this news. خلينا نسكر شوية البيت. نفتهم ما خلقهمش باش يحسبهم كانوا. Burp Master Shinichi Bondo showed up, continued in episode 3. Endo didn't reply. Yeah, but I hid my stuff. Yorikawa had gotten enough of a story to put an article together, so he decided to hurry to a coffee shop and get started on some copy. I had cell phone. حصتك سيفون عشان مش cell phone. He was making his way down along Dogenzaka when his cell phone rang. The incoming call display showed Chiaki's name. Chiaki? What's going on? Sound only. Oh, it's no use. She sounded like she was on the verge of tears. What's no use? I can't do this. I just can't talk to people passing by on the street. لهنا ظهري في مشروع متاع يا اما نقول نحاول نقنعها يا اما نفيك انا في الشارع ننترفيوهم فيهم انا يا اخي يعرفني اندو؟ I don't know. What? Why not? It's just that everyone seems so busy when they're walking past. If I try to interrupt them, they're gonna be all mad at me. Well, who the hell cares if they get mad? Minarika was ready to start ripping his hair out. Nah, don't do it. I don't want them to be mad at me, she whimpered again. Well, this isn't about what she wanted, was it? She was supposed to be working, not whining. Look, Shiaki, you need to get me those interviews, period. Do I make myself clear? He hung up before she could squeeze in an objection. Damn it, Minarika muttered. Just what I needed, one more thing to worry about. He pulled at his hair a few times, then cast his worried gaze in the direction of Shibuya station. To be continued. خطنا نص نهار. I guess خطنا نص نهار بوقت وهو. طيب لازم نشوف تايم لاين. كانت تمشي بالساعة يدرج I guess yeah خطنا نص نهار. So to be continued. خلينا نجرب فاز. الشابتر الأولاني يفل هنا مش to be continued. أما ضالي to be continued تكتب في آخر الشابتر كهاو. So وسوا ما عندي حتى فكرة شنو الحكاية متاعو تو. intriguing على الآخر. دونك تمام. اوكي باش نرجع لأتشي تو. دونك باش نرجع مش لأتشي باش نرجع لمينوريكا وباش نعمل جامب لأتشي. صن. ما تصورش كيف يفسروها فاست جامب ان جيم راهو ماهيش كيما تسمعها. هلا and jump. يس. هاك في فرق بين كيبات تو بي كونتينيود في فرق. ما خليناهم المرة اللي فاتت. رجعنا للكيدنابينغ توا. To me, look. There was. Oh. A blue van had appeared nearby, parked in a spot that had been empty previously. Achi couldn't see who was inside, but there was definitely something fishy about it. Besides, there weren't any other blue cars around, so this had to be it. Cars, même pas, they're van. He'd been right, the crooks had come back after all. I'm gonna go take a quick look, Achi said. Hey, you wait here. But before he could carry out his plan, Hitomi jumped to her feet. Without a word, she rushed towards the van. Hold on! I said wait! She wasn't slowing down. Achi cut hold of her arm. Wait, this could be dangerous. What if the kidnappers isn't there? They are. And what if my sister isn't there? I have to go help her. Achi knew full well what it was like to be impulsive, but this was one situation where cooler heads would have to prevail. We can't just hang out here, she insisted. What if the car takes off again? That's why I said I was gonna go take a look first. But isn't that dangerous? What if they do something to my sister because some random guy comes snooping around? Oh, yeah, you got a point. Ash thought as fast as he could. The criminal told Hitomi to get into the van. There had to be some specific reason for that. What if they were planning to abduct her as well? Hey, whatever the case, he couldn't just let her go. Shwa. He had to make a snap decision. Look, just let me go first. I don't want to put you at any risk. Okay, let's go together then. Does that work for you? مع بعضنا. Okay, let's go together then. خاطر وحدة نمشي وحدي ممكن ندور مش نلقاهاش. Does that work for you? ممكن نرى بيراتين سيرفر متاع الكاميرات. الله أعلم. Please, we have no idea who or what we might run into. Hitomi gave a slight nod. All right, she said. But let me go first and you follow, okay? Got it, Achi replied. Wait, نعرف السرور ذا. السرور هو. Oh my god. مش بالي واقف بحذاها. I was like, شكون قاعد يعس عليهم من غادي؟ مش السرور هو ذاك. Following behind. ظهري حك. Achi waited as Hitomi started walking, then followed her at a distance, so it wouldn't look like they were together. she headed straight for the van. Anyway, two men got out of the car, neither of them Japanese. That guy does... Maybe he is. David Guetta معاهم. Achi picked up his pace in case he needed to close the distance fast. One of the men approached Hitomi and said something to her. She gave an affirming nod. God damn it. Suddenly the two men grabbed her from other side. They dragged her to the van and shoved her into the back seat. الحسدة مش تاع البلاد bad ending. لا هذه استنست بيه الحسدة. Achi broke into a sprint. Of course it was a trap. He couldn't guess what their whole plan was, but kidnapping Hitomi was obviously part of it. But before he could reach the vehicle, the door slid shut. The van sped off an instant later. Achi raced after it. He ran as hard as he could, thinking of nothing else. He couldn't give up now. Couldn't let things end like this. He'd made a promise. No quitting halfway. And no turning his back on someone in trouble. But the car kept getting further and further away. Before long, it was just a blue speck on the that vanished into the cityscape. No. Damn it. Yeah, I didn't have them in music. Achi never saw Hitomi again. زيد good. زيد علي زيد. Bad end. Number 10, lost sight of the van. Achi did try to warn Hitomi that checking out the van by herself was dangerous. And oh look, she got herself kidnapped. Maybe he should have put his foot down and checked on things himself first. في بالي شو مع بعضهم. في بالي شو مشكلة بعيد عليه 10 متر. Damn it. I tried, okay? Damn it. Out. Okay. دونك في الشو هذا. He had to make a snap decision. به. I like كيفاش حدا في السيليكسيون تقعد لي في البلاصه اللي لحظه سيكسويتها من قبل. قاعد في البيئة هاك عرفتها. Look, just let me go first. I don't want to put you at any risk. Hitomi's determination wavered at the look in Achi's eyes. Please, he continued. We have no idea what we might run into. If I think they're gonna try to run off again, I'll give some signal. Then you can come along, and I doubt that they'd be interested in leaving then. C'est vrai. Hitomi gave a reluctant nod. Please be careful. Will do. And tell me if my sister isn't there. I will. You can count on me. On it. مش سرويد. Damn. Like a sabot. As she stepped out into the open and started walking towards the van. He tried his best to look as if he wasn't paying it any attention. Yep, I'm just an ordinary passerby. As he got nearer, he tried to sneak a glimpse inside. The van's dark window film made it hard to see who might be inside or even how many people. Casually, he moved closer still to get a better look. Suddenly, the sliding door burst open and several people jumped out. None of them were Japanese. I don't know about that. Within moments, David Guetta's bodyguards surrounded him. Achi was surrounded. Whoa, what? Hey, what's the deal? Achi said. He let out a little chuckle. Man, that thing must be packed. How many seats do you got in that thing anyway? He took another step towards the vehicle and looked inside. Okay, he's not Japanese. One of the men pulled the knife. This music though. The men pulled the knife. One of the men pulled the knife from inside the jacket, thrusting it out in Achi's direction. He's probably meant it as a simple threat, but on reflex, Achi went into a self-defense mode, kicking him right into the jaw. Oh, damn! Yeah! There was a loud crack as his foot connected. The man dropped out like a light. The other stared, then rushed him. Well, this sure hadn't gone as planned. Too late to take it back now. ما قالوش شنو وراك يخسر الوحدة. الكهرباء ممكن راجل فما حد. The damage was done. Achi was just going to have to take out the rest of these punks too. He nimbly shifted his feet, avoiding their initial attack. Having to take these guys on 3-1 wasn't going to be pretty. Achi! Achi! He heard Hitomi cry out. Crap. He hadn't given any signal, but she had come out of hiding anyway. Hitomi, stay back. How was he supposed to fight off 3 guys and protect her at the same time? What could he do? And then suddenly, what should he do? Oh. Within moments, a number of she got up. Passerby had gathered around the fight. Maybe they'd heard Hitomi shouting, "Hey, what's going on? Oh my god, is that a knife? This isn't just some petty squabble. Someone call the police." Some of them began taking photos of their cell phones. One of the men cursed in frustration, then signaled for his buddies to get back into the car. Achi couldn't stop them. The engine roared to life and the van sped away. Knowing he'd never catch them on foot, Achi merely watched it go. He failed. This was his fault, all of it. Achi bit his lip hard. How could he possibly face Hitomi now? Achi. Hitomi's voice was hollow, empty. Yeah, مستبرد. Achi stared down at his feet like a scolded child. "I'm sorry, I didn't see whether your sister wasn't there or not." "I see." The words so simple, and matter of fact, stung him to the heart. I'm so sorry. But Hitomi simply shook her head. The fact that she wasn't even shooing him out made him feel all the worse. "I know I messed up, but he was going to say I'll make up for it somehow, but he froze with fear at what he saw next. Oh shit! Across the street, staring at them, was the man with the cane. God damn it. Hitomi, it's him! They had to get out of here. He grabbed Hitomi by the hand and bolted down Dugenzaka. The assassin followed, staying on his side of the road. Ashi wasn't sure what to do. Should they try hiding into the alley and side streets again? No, it was more dangerous to head someplace where there'd be fewer witnesses. Best to stick to Dugenzaka for now. The men wouldn't be able to gun them down if they managed to lose themselves in the crowd along center guy first. Besides, the guy had to use a cane. Achi and Hitomi could outrun him. Logique. Hand in hand, they sped along Dugenzaka and through the intersection in front of the 109 building. Come on, Hitomi, just a little further. Okay. She was panting, but she pressed on. Achi risked a glance back over his shoulder. كيف عرفوا اليوم ماشيين غاديك؟ ما برسمي طلبوا الآخرين. Huh? He stopped in surprise. شكون مو غادي؟ What's wrong? Hitomi asked. شكون مو غاديك يتكلم تليفون؟ That guy, he's not following us. The slope leading down the intersection wasn't all that steep. Several plainclothes detectives have been hiding in Mr. Scramble. No? So right now, Director Cusé is sending a message to all officers of the wireless, and so the detectives have stopped to listen in. It's a bit unusual, an observant individual might notice. It was strange that the gunman hadn't bothered to pursue. جورج ما كل عملوا هكا يا اخي حلب البصديقه فيها detectives. الاساسا. Still, there was no time to worry about this behavior right now. I guess هم مركزين عليه هو مش مركزين على العباد الاخرين اللي ينسين بيهم. Can you still run? Yes, I'm alright. Then this is our chance. This way. Chill guy building. They needed to put plenty of distance behind them before the assassin come after them again. But they also needed to find the van again and rescue Hitomi's sister. Not easy. Would they be able to find it and stay hidden from the man in the cane? هذا ما سوف تعرفونه في الحقيقة. Achi wasn't sure on one way or the other, but with Hitomi in tow, he hurried onward along the center guide. To be continued. Oh my God! والحلقة شو قصة في to be continued. That was a nice episode. That was very interesting. كل سلام غادي. What the fuck? What the fuck? Yeah. Anyway, very interesting. apparemment ما عندنا حد ياخذ تو pour l'instant. نرجع نلعب كانو. باش نلعب كانو خاطر ما خديتش البوسيون خديتش الدايت درينك من عند تما بالاخر بساساياما يا استحفظ اسمه ساساياما هرب كميش غلط. سويا شنو نلعب كانوا في حلقه الجايه شوفوا اسكو الفاز هذيك خطفت ولا لا. So anyway donc انا نقول نتقابل très bientôt suite à let's play for 128 Shibuya Scramble. D'ici là portez-vous bien. It's getting interesting. الضحكه دي بتاعك لي مش في سيف سنتر جاي. الجو يكون انترستينغ هكا ولا هكا ما يا خي الباقي يتبدل تالي ولا لا جوست المدينه حاسيلو. دونك نتقابلوا très bientôt suite à let's play for 128 Shibuya Scramble. D'ici là portez-vous bien. بكم ريحكم وتشاو.